Love Island USA's Belle-A Walker is finally breaking her silence on the explosive exit of fellow Islander Cierra Ortega, and she's not holding back. In what has become the most talked about moment of Season 7, Cierra abruptly left the villa on day 26, and now we know why. The official line at first was a vague personal situation, but it didn't take long for the internet to uncover the real reason. Resurfaced social media posts from Cierra's teenage years where she used a racial slur against the Asian community. And now, Belle-A, who is proudly Asian American, is weighing in with class, grace, and a clear message: racism has no place in the villa or anywhere else. Belle-A took to social media shortly after the news broke and praised the show's swift action. As an Asian American woman, I feel deeply seen and heard by the Love Island USA team, she said. They made it crystal clear that racism of any kind will not be tolerated, and for that, I'm incredibly thankful. Her statement came just hours after the show confirmed Cierra's departure, with narrator Ian Sterling calling it a personal situation. But viewers and internet sleuths quickly pieced together the truth, and so did the press. The backlash was swift. Fans flooded social media demanding answers, and it wasn't long before Cierra's family stepped in with their own statement. In a joint message, her parents said the past week had been one of the most painful of their lives. They acknowledged the hurt caused by Cierra's past words, expressed deep regret, and emphasized that she's taking full accountability. She's not the same person she was as a teenager, they wrote, but that doesn't erase the harm. They asked the public for compassion, patience, and human decency. Still, the damage was done. Public sentiment was divided. Some called for forgiveness, others said the show did the right thing by letting her go. Belle-A's response, however, struck a powerful balance. She didn't gloat, she didn't attack, but she didn't sugarcoat either. It's heartbreaking, she admitted. I don't celebrate Cierra's pain, but I stand firm in the belief that accountability matters. Words have power, even if they're from years ago. She made it clear that her stance wasn't just about personal offense, it was about setting a precedent for respect and inclusion in one of reality TV's most watched platforms. This drama comes on the heels of Belle-A's own dramatic Love Island journey. Remember, she was the first major recoupling casualty when Nick Van Steenberga chose Cierra over her on day 6. At the time, Belle-A called him out for what she believed was calculated manipulation. He reassured me up and down that he was with me, she said in her post-villa interview. And then he blindsided me. She didn't hold back in her iconic exit line, "My heart is the prettiest thing about me. I'm an investment." And the saga didn't stop there. Belle-A later revealed that many of her intimate conversations with Nick were completely cut from the final edit. "All the real stuff, our late-night talks, our deep convos, none of it made the show," she said. Viewers didn't see the full picture. That same editing, she suggested, also downplayed how quickly Nick moved on to Cierra, recycling the same compliments he'd just given her. It was déjà vu, and it didn't sit right with Belle-A or the fans. Her comments triggered a wave of support online. Viewers rallied behind her, calling her one of the most emotionally intelligent and self-aware contestants in the villa's history. A fan-led petition demanding her return to the show gathered tens of thousands of signatures within days. Belle-A's honesty, self-respect, and unshakable poise made her a fan favorite, even in her absence. And while she's been candid about her heartbreak, Belle-A's also been reflective. In a separate interview, she revealed the one connection she regrets not exploring: Taylor Williams. "We had a spark," she admitted, "but I didn't want to step on Alandria's toes. Looking back, I wish I had followed my heart instead of playing it safe." It's the kind of vulnerability that's rare in reality TV, and it only deepened her connection with fans. She also opened up about her unique name, Belle-A, explaining that it's a tribute to her grandmother Isabel and her mother Anne. "It's a combination of the women who made me who I am," she said. "Strong, smart, and proud. It's not just a name, it's her identity, her heritage, and her strength, all things that have shined through in her handling of Cierra's exit." And now, in the wake of Cierra's departure, Belle-A has emerged not just as a former Islander, but as a voice of reason and resilience. She reminded fans and producers that who you cast and how you hold them accountable matters. She made it clear that inclusion isn't just a buzzword, it's a responsibility. Cierra's exit leaves behind a complicated legacy, a reminder of how digital footprints can follow you, how public perception can shift overnight, and how reality TV isn't just entertainment, but a mirror of our cultural values. Belle-A's response proves that empathy and accountability can coexist. She didn't dance around the issue. She stood up, spoke out, and did it with the same grace that made her unforgettable in the first place. So as Love Island USA continues its wild ride toward the finale, one thing is clear: Belle may not be in the villa anymore, but she's still setting the tone. And fans are watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.